Good morning friends. In this video we'll discuss about types of chemical reaction. Okay, there are 5 types of chemical reaction. Number 1, combination reaction. First is combination reaction. Second one is decomposition reaction. Third is displacement reaction. Next, double displacement reaction. And last is oxidation and reduction. Oxidation and reduction. So we'll discuss from the beginning. First one, that is combination reaction. What is combination reaction? Those reactions in which two or more substances combine to form a single product. Here product will be single. Two or more substances combine to form a single substance are called combination reaction. Okay. Here two or more substances will combine to form a single product. This is called combination reaction. Okay, like this we can write, see, A plus B, it forms AB, only AB. This is the structure of combination reaction. Only single product will be found. So this two reactant may be element, may be compound, or elements or compounds. Here see, A may be element, B may be element. Okay, this is the first condition. And second condition, A may be element and B may be compound. And third condition is C may be compound and B may be compound. So maybe two elements, maybe one element, one compound, and maybe two compound. Okay. Now we will discuss some example, like say magnesium plus oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Here magnesium is also element, oxygen is also element. Now see, carbon monoxide plus oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide. Here one element and one compound. Now third, CaO, calcium oxide plus water, it forms calcium hydroxide, CaOH whole 2. Here this is also compound, this is also compound. So we have discussed example that two elements, one compound, and two compound, this one. Okay, this is combination reaction. Last one we have discussed about calcium oxide. Next, ammonia also we can write ammonia plus acid, it forms ammonium chloride, like NH3 plus HCl, it forms NH4Cl. Here two compound. Now see this activity 1.4. Take a small amount of calcium oxide or quick lime in a beaker. Calcium oxide. What is the formula of calcium oxide? CaO. This is called calcium oxide and its common name is quick lime. Quick lime. In Hindi it is called chuna. First we have to take calcium oxide, slowly add water to it, touch the beaker. What do you feel, any change? So this activity, just see. First here calcium oxide is taken, then water is added, then it is said to touch the beaker. Then what will feel? See, when calcium oxide reacts with water, it forms slaked lime, that is called calcium hydroxide, releasing the large amount of it. This is the highly exothermic reaction. Okay, so here what happens, just see it carefully. When calcium oxide, a solid form, react with water, it is in liquid state, it forms calcium hydroxide, CaOH whole 2 in aqueous form plus heat. So CaOH whole 2, this is called calcium hydroxide. CaOH whole 2, calcium hydroxide is also called slaked lime. See this activity. In activity what happens here? Since in all the reaction discussed above, two substances combine to form single product, so these are called combination reaction. It is interesting to note that the process of whitewashing, whitewashing of wall, what happens there? In the process of whitewashing of wall, whiteness comes after 2 or 3 days. Whiteness comes after 2 or 3 days. Do you know why? Because this calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with carbon dioxide in air to form a thin layer of calcium carbonate on the wall. Calcium carbonate is formed after 2 or 3 days of whitewashing and gives a shiny or attractive finish to the wall. So this calcium hydroxide slowly reacts with atmospheric carbon dioxide and it forms a thin layer of what? Calcium carbonate plus water. That's why whiteness comes. This question can come, that why whiteness comes after 2 or 3 days of whitewashing? Because calcium hydroxide slowly reacts with atmospheric carbon dioxide gas and forms a thin layer of calcium carbonate. That's why whiteness comes after 2 or 3 days of whitewashing the wall. Here we have discussed exothermic reaction. Do you know what is exothermic reaction? Like this burning of natural gas. Exo means heat is liberated. Reaction in which heat is liberated. That is called exothermic reaction. Like respiration is exothermic reaction. Respiration. Why respiration is called exothermic reaction? Respiration. What happens in respiration? The food we eat is broken down into simpler substance like glucose in the digestive system. During respiration, glucose reacts with oxygen in the cell of our body and provides energy. See this reaction, glucose C6H12O6. Glucose reacts with oxygen of our cell and water and it forms carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. That's what is called exothermic reaction. Reaction in which heat is given out. Now endothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, heat is liberated. Here heat is liberating. And endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed. Reaction in which heat is absorbed is called endothermic reaction, and reaction in which heat is evolved is called endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction, heat is evolved, and endothermic reaction, heat is absorbed. Like see here example, N2 plus O2 plus heat, it will form NO2. Understood? See this reaction is given here that we have discussed calcium oxide plus water, it forms calcium hydroxide plus heat. Again, we have discussed this calcium hydroxide slowly reacts with carbon dioxide to form thin layer of calcium carbonate plus heat. Next, formation of water H2 plus O2, it forms H2O. This is also displacement reaction. Respiration is exothermic reaction. Burning of natural gas is exothermic reaction because it is liberated in this reaction. This also we have discussed. Glucose reacts with oxygen and carbon dioxide. It forms oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide, water, and energy is liberated. Understood? Now in next video we'll discuss about decomposition reaction. Thank you.